Yo, what's good? Got a quick market recap today. Didn't take any trades, so I'll just kind of go over what I saw and the reasons for why I didn't take a trade. So quickly, bro, it's like the third time I'm recording this now. I don't know what's going on, but this shit keeps on freezing at like the most randomest point, and it's just really dumb. But yeah, so GBPSD going on to the 4 hour, we were bearish going into market open. We inversed this fair value gap to the downside on the 4 hours. So, you know, following higher time frame, because higher time frame has more power, I was just kind of following through with what was going on, because if we were able to inverse a fair value gap on the 4 hour, you know, we might continue on lower. That's just like kind of what I was thinking. So on the 1 hour, we had this 1 hour high. We also had 1 hour lows with the London low, but I was mainly concerned at the London low and London high of the 30-minute, because that's kind of what I usually base my trades off of. So bearish, we're looking for London highs to get taken to target London lows. So, you know, 5-minute, we actually end up seeing the price go into London high. So it's looking good, you know, like we come into London high, we should be able to take shorts now. The only thing that I didn't like about this was, actually no, there's two things. The first thing was that we didn't take out the absolute high on the London high, and we didn't form any SMT with the USD, or actually I didn't check the DXY, because I low-key just went to, I low-key woke up at like, I woke up like 20 minutes before market open, and then I was just doing all of this on my iPad, and I never ended up actually going on my computer because I didn't like anything when I saw my iPad. So I just ate breakfast and I got ready. I have to do shadowing today, bro. It's pretty fun. But anyways, 4 hours bearish. I'm looking for, okay, the first thing I didn't like was that boom, we had these like large 5-minute for value gaps to the downside. So I was looking for those to get inverse before entering. Now, the other thing that I didn't like, because that was like this fair value gap was way lower, and I'm honestly looking for this to get inverse and then see a retracement and then go down low. Like, that's highly unlikely, you know, that's not probably going to happen. And you know, I was right in that not happening, because I'm looking to trade from like around 6 to 8, and I'm not sure if there was news today either. I think there was. Oh, there wasn't. Interesting. I swear I saw something, bro. But, you know, we were bearish. I'm looking to trade from 7 to 8. And, you know, we ended up, like, you know, having a nice retracement like that. But, you know, like, it's just, like, it just doesn't look crisp, you know? Like, it doesn't look clean. You know, like, it just doesn't look like a high quality. Like, sure, we retraced in this 5-minute for value gap. Then maybe we could have found some kind of short to enter off of. But, you know, it just, like, ideally, I don't want to be like, if we already made this much of a move, I'm not really trying to enter, you know. I want it to be like, if it was this for value gap, we got inverse retracement and they go short, then I'd be chill with that. But, you know, we already came all the way down here and we weren't able to continue on lower. So what makes us think we would get a retracement and then continue on lower? Like, it just doesn't really, like, doesn't really look like that. And, you know, if we were to enter, we would have gone stopped out. So I guess it's good that I sat out. But, you know, I was looking more focused on like other things, because I also had to get ready for shadowing and I just wasn't on the charts during this time. So maybe that saved me. 4 hours bearish on Euro USD. Also something about like the fair value gaps thing. Like yesterday, like an example of this is like yesterday's break-even trade. We didn't end up like inversing both of the fair value gaps, and we ended up losing that trade, like, or break even. That trade would have hit stop loss if I wasn't break even. But, you know, I feel like the trade would be more probable if we are able to like fully inverse those gaps, because if the trade is high quality, if the trade has like high probability, then we should be able to kind of push through the, like, have more market power to push through the opposing like confluences or stuff like that, you know. So we should be able to push through those inverse value gaps. We should be able to break structure without kind of like consolidating a lot, because we should have like high conviction in it, you know. So yeah, Euro USD 4 hours bearish. We ended up taking out the target before market open. I mean, not before, but like we ended up taking the target without taking out the London high. So there's no point in taking the trade if we already took out the target, because, you know, in order to take a trade, we have to like have a target, and we also have to have a reason. The reason would be to take out the London high, and then the target would be the London low, but it has to be in that specific order, you know. We can't take out the target, because then what are we even targeting in the end, you know. So that's why I sat out Euro USD. GBPJPY, similar story to Euro USD. 4 hours bullish going into market open, but we took out the target before market open. So, you know, there's no point in taking the trade, because if you took out the target, what's there to target? Nothing, you know. So I'm just basing it off the London highs, London lows. If there were Asian or NY highs or lows, I maybe would have took that into account. But, you know, NY lows were all the way down here, or NY highs, so there's no real reason. So that is GBP that's honestly pretty much it. Pretty simple. Nothing much. Yeah, bro. Today I had my psych midterm. No, not today. I had my psych midterm like last Wednesday. I got a 95 on it. Pretty happy about that. Like, it's still like 2 questions wrong, I think. But it's okay. And then I also had econ today. Econ, I was low-key losing brain cells, bro. I got a 90 on that. About 3 questions wrong. I'm mad about that, not really, but like I'm happy because, bro, I was doing the practice exams and I was getting like 50s, 60s. I was doing really bad on them. But then I somehow clutched up for this one, and my brain, like I was just not locked in. Like I was not zoning in during that exam. Like, bro, this shit clipped me, bro. What was I saying? I was low-key zoning out, and I was low-key like just not focused, and I need to refocus in, because these last 3 days I have been not locked in, bro. I've been like just daydreaming and fucking doing fugazi activity, bro. So I gotta lock in, and I gotta remind myself of like the work I gotta do, and just bro, like, what did I do to myself, bro? Anyways, I also had my Chem 261 midterm. I got a 90 on that as well, so it's not bad. But yeah, I got my Chem 102 midterm on Friday, so I got a low-key clutch up for that. Not feeling too bad because I do a lot of practice for that one, because I struggled in Chem 101. So like I struggled in Chem 101, I still got like a 91, I think. So I feel like if I'm like understanding 102 a bit more, then maybe it'll go better. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.